Hello and welcome to a Breachers Alpha Scrimcast. Tonight we have Eternity versus 70S, starting off on map 1 Factory. We do have all our players loaded in. And ooh, excuse me, and the buy phase is almost over. Let me jump back in, get you guys brought over, and we will hop in with the Enforcers. We got Eternity on Enforcers going for a second floor bomb site. Looks like they might have been chatting a little past the end of the timer there. Oh, I think we maybe had somebody was rotating through the lobby there. I'm not sure if they popped out or what those shots right at the beginning were. Do have Mindbaker going up to second floor orange. The other four are going to come in here through the orange warehouse. Juice Crack going down to Sax. Transfem Gaming picking up Mindbaker on Orange Stair up there in the window. Sax trading more shots with either Chosen One or T-Dog, not sure who, but doesn't look like... Oh, somebody took a big bite out of Sax. I take it back. Sax taking a heal. Was almost said nobody connecting much, but somebody hit Sax several times. Does bring us to a 5v3, the kill on Mindbaker a while ago, so not really bring in the present, brought us to a 5v3, I guess. Be a little more accurate. Getting all three pushing up here through the lobby mezzanine onto Bravo site. We got Transfin Gaming in the server room connector, that's what that's called. The Bilbo out, I think. Bilbo is right there in the blueprint room. Chosen One coming up, peeking, kind of doing a little jiggle peek there, a little, kinda. I mean, it's not really a jiggle when you're crouched, you're not moving fast enough for it. Anyways, whatever, that's onward talk. All three of them have made it into Bravo site. Ace gonna pick up Trans. Bilbo gonna get T-Dog. Ace took a lot of damage in the process. 2v3, 1v3, none. Bilbo got Ace. Some other people got shot. I think that was one of them. But Bilbo and Ace were the last ones up. Yep. That's what I got. It's gonna be a point on the board to 7DS. Here in the first map, Factory. Let's get that up for them. Get you swapped over. Make sure I did that right. I did do that right. Woohoo! Haven't done this for a couple of days, so I'm a little nervous. Might be rusty. Cross your fingers. Say a prayer for me. Whatever it is you do, I appreciate you. Coming back in for round 2. Gonna be up on a third floor bomb site. Was an east spawn for Eternity. We'll see what they're doing with it in about 20 seconds. Got one over here on the west, 3 on the north. No, it's 4 on the north. Let's come over here to the north. We got Ace, Chosen, T-Dog, and Juice. I think probably trading shots with Sax leaning through the door blocker. I didn't actually see that, but they were the only one close enough. I keep running into a wall. Steve-O gonna pick up Mindbaker down there. Steve-O took a lot of damage. Not Bomber, hello, welcome to the chat. Thanks for joining us this evening. Joining us for the Breachers Champion League Alpha Scrimcast. Don't think I said that part earlier. That's what we are doing tonight. This isn't just any old game, as Sax does pick up Chosen One here in locker room. Sax also gonna get T-Dog, but Juice Crack there for the refrag. Bringing us to a 4v2. Juice Crack under fire. No, Ace was probably shooting at Hibilbo. I think that's what was happening. Juice Crack pushes out, picks that up. 2v3 with McMuffinator and Transfem Gaming here in Bravo site. Stevo still down a lot of health over there rotating the blue hall. Oh, coming through Archive, gonna go down to Ace. Kind of a shame you can't see through that wall right there. "2v2, Transfem Gaming taking a lot of damage on that pre-fire through the breach wall. I was going to say 7DS had split up into a 1-and-1. Looks like Trans Gaming is in the connector. Juice Crack about to blow that hatch from Archive into the little Alpha Site cubby. Lab cubby, I think we call it sometimes. I think I call this room lab when it's... Oh, McMuffinator gonna pick up Ace 2v1 for 7DS. I was saying, I think I call this room lab when it's not the Alpha Site, when it's not the bomb site. But you don't see a lot of action in this room when it's not the bomb site, or at least the camera's usually not there, because there's usually other action going on closer to the bomb site. Juice Crack taking shots from Transfem Gaming, sending some back, connecting a little bit. Gonna get shot in the back of the head though. Gonna go down 2 up for 7DS. Getting their second point. Let's get that second point on the board, get you swapped over. Good win to 7DS there with 2 up. Who was that? I think that was Bilbo and Transfem Gaming. Not sure though, already left my mind. When we do come back in, gonna be down on a first floor bomb site. Looks like it was a west spawn. We'll be seeing what they're doing in about 30 seconds. Got another heavy presence here in the north for Eternity. I'm curious about this one who is... Oh, they're watching lobby. That's what's going on. Juice Crack gonna get the early pick on Hibilbo over there where I was. That's Mindbaker was watching the lobby over there. Oh, I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost. I remember how to fly. There we go. Ooh, very bunched up. I don't like that. I don't like how bunched up they are. That's... not many headshots away from losing your whole team, as T-Dog does go down to Transfem Gaming on Bravo site. Somebody blew the door there into Bravo site. Ace gets Stevo, McMuffin gets Juicebaker, Transfem Gaming gets Mindbaker, was that who it was? Transfem Gaming getting the chosen one there. They were in the door from the Orange Warehouse into Bravo, and Transfem Gaming was here in the connector. Only 1 up. Gonna be Ace. Last 1 up for Eternity. Think they heard Sax coming, but Sax is gonna connect with that Marui. That's the wrong button. That's the right button. Sax is gonna connect with that Marui, giving 7DS their third point. Third point on the board. Let's get that up, get you swapped over for 7DS here in the first half on their Revolter round. Been talking a lot lately about how much stronger the Revolter round is, the Revolter half I should say, and how common it is for teams to get more of their points in the Revolter half. It's a trend. It's not a rule, you know. It's not a guarantee. But I have learned not to count anybody out just because one team goes up a little bit in the first half of the first map, because on the Revolters. Anyways, let's bring you back over. I babbled long enough. Bring you back over for a second floor bomb site. Looks like we got Mindbaker off on the flank again, up there on the roof. T-Dog might be joining them. Not sure. Second floor bomb site. Not sure I said that either. T-Dog gonna take out windows on the west balcony. My game sounds really low. Just realized I'm not hearing. No, it's metering right. No, it is metering. Oh, no one's shooting. Okay. Let me know in the chat if the game sound is low. I just realized that I'm not hearing very much. Nope, nope, I'm hearing those. There we go. Actually, no, I just wasn't hearing anything because I was way outside. Mindbaker gonna pick up sacks. I'm not sure where that was, but I thought Mindbaker... Oh, Mindbaker was upstairs somewhere. Sax was probably on the flank. Oh, Mindbaker gonna walk over a tripwire, take a lot of damage. Sharing that... Oh, Steve-O! I think on the upstairs flank? Yeah, Steve-O rotating upstairs, gonna come down behind Mindbaker. Juice Crack and Chosen One ready for it though, and going to get the refrag, bring us to a 4v3. Was Sax, Steve-O, and Mindbaker going down. Looks like we've got 2 on Alpha. McMuffin here in the blueprint room, ready to rotate back over to Bravo if needed. 3 for Eternity here on the orange stair outside kitchen. Not sure where the 4th one is. Ace gets Transfem Gaming through the wall, and to Bilbo as well, leaving just McMuffinator. Let's see if we can jump in time. McMuffinator gonna pick up Juice Crack in the server room, taking some damage. Putting some damage back onto Chosen One. Plant still hasn't gone out. They got a minute to go, and T-Dog gonna pick up that kill through the kitchen door. Putting that plant on the wall real quick, get a few extra points. I'm curious to see what role points will play in the game structure when we do finally get a rule set from the league. Anyways, point up on the board. Let's get that swapped over. This is now 3-1. Eternity getting their first point up. 3-1 here in the first tap on map 1. I see Sweet Milk of God has joined us in the chat. Thank you, Sweet Milk of God. Locker room push. I don't know. It's that unusual. It's a tough push. I feel like you got to expect them to be. You got to expect the locker room to be well defended because there is. No, I was just gonna say something that's wrong. Unfortunately, before I can do that, I'm saved by the buy phase running out. Let's jump back in. We've got Ace, Juice Crack, Mindbaker, and the Chosen One out here on the south balcony. Not sure where the 5th Eternity is. They're pushing in here for a 3rd floor bomb site. Mindbaker going in first. We got Steve-O off site again. Seen Steve-O on a separate floor several times already. I shouldn't say several, maybe two. I mean, we're on the 5th round. I don't know that several is the right word, but it's happened more than once, and I think it's happened more than twice, but I'm not positive on that. Anyways, lots of shots going out. Steve-O just now picking up the Chosen One here on this flank. Steve-O picked up Mindbaker with a move like that on the last round. It is a 5v4 in 7DS's favor. Still not sure where that's... Oh, there they are. T-Dog down in the lobby. That's our 5th one, I think. And if not, here's 4 of them. I don't know if that T-Dog was the one I didn't call out earlier or not. Check me on the tape if you're really concerned. Looks like McMuffinator coming back in to give us 3 on Alpha site. Not sure about that though. I am looking through the wall. Transfem Gaming taking a lot of damage. Hibilbo gonna pick up T-Dog. Hibilbo, where are you? Oh. Mindbaker gonna pick up Saxophonist. Hibilbo, oh, I think that was that Hibilbo. I don't even know. Juice Crack gonna pick up Hibilbo. Breach wall going down. Transfem Gaming gets Ace. Juice Crack gets the refrag. Mindbaker gets Who, what, McMuffinator, I think it was? Who's left? Steve-O downstairs on Blue Stair. Let's ride along with them, see as they get Mindbaker evening us out at a 1v1. Minute on the clock. I am not sure who's left. I'm not sure if Juice Crack had the EMP, if they're looking for the EMP, or if they're concerned at all, or if they're just waiting for the kill. Looks like they did go ahead and plant it. Puts a minute on the clock for Steve-O to get back there, get the shots, and then play the Among Us game. That's what somebody said, like the very first time we saw the EMP, someone said you gotta do the Among Us thing, and I've always said that ever since. Oh! And Steve-O trying to rotate in from the locker room through the archive into Alpha, gonna go down to Juice Crack. Juice Crack is top fragging for Eternity. Get another second point on the board. Let's get that up there for them. 2 points on the board, 3-2. Close match here in the first half. Like to see that. 3-2 going into the final round of the first half. Let's see. Looks like it's going to be a second floor bomb site. Let's check in. I didn't see the spawn. They're already out of it. I'm gonna guess it's a south spawn because I got 5 up here on the southern balcony. I had 5 up here on the southern balcony. One of them, T-Dog, looks like drop over towards the lobby again, getting a... Oh, nope, wrong button. Getting... Oh, Mindbaker picking up Steve-O. I can't even see where it is. There's Mindbaker, so it must have been somewhere close. As we did get a 4-man push in through the blue stair, T-Dog coming in through the lobby stair, coming up and joining in... I don't know, they're going around into the conference room. Catching up the Mindbaker in the front of the push. Got shots coming out onto McMuffinator. Transfem Gaming gonna go down as well. McMuffinator to T-Dog and Juice Crack. I think that was. Chosen One picks up Hibilbo. Oh wow, we're quickly... And that's it. T-Dog gets Saxmuff on us before I could even jump into Sax's cam. Before I even could jump into Sax's cam, Eternity ties it up. 3-3 in the first half. That's cool. That's fun to watch. I like to see that. 3-3 in the first half. Eternity getting those 3 points in a row. Going strong into the side swap. We're gonna have a pistol round. We'll have 7DS on Enforcers and Eternity on Revolters here in about 30 seconds. See Sweet Milk of God popping back into the chat, giving me a little more context onto the comment. Thank you for that. With the 3-minute delay, it can sometimes be a little difficult, and you are right. The full team push in there is uncommon. And they were getting a little bunched up earlier. Eternity was. Anyways, that's the first half. This is the second half. We got first floor bomb site. We got 5 pushing in here from the north, 2 on the orange warehouse, 1 orange hallway, 1 orange storeroom, 1 just kind of on Overwatch. I don't know. It's not Overwatch really, but that's kind of the role they're playing there, watching behind. Making sure no one pops out as T-Dog does. Look like they're getting curious. T-Dog gonna trade shots with Steve-O, gonna not quite get the kill, but win the interaction. Steve-O taking a lot of damage. Heard some explosives go off. No damage going out. Not sure what that was. Might have been a frag. Oh, it was a breach wall. I should know what the breach sounds like. I'm sorry, guys. Flash going out. Juice Crack picking up McMuffinator. Where? There's Juice Crack. Sack's taking a lot of damage. I don't know where McMuffin was. Steve-O going down to Ace on the other side. Mindbaker getting that last shot into McMuffinator. Not McMuffinator. That was Sax Muffinus. McMuffinator's the mystery death that I don't... Oh, wait, was that? No, that's Sax. Yeah, I don't know where they went. Transfin Gaming over here in the corner going down. Oh, that was probably... Oh, and Hibilbo going down to Ace. Oh, over there somewhere. That was probably the one I was looking for. I think it was McMuffinator, the one I was so confused by. That is the 4th point in the row for Eternity. Taking a pistol round. Revolter's taking the pistol round, taking both pistol rounds here on the first map, Factory. I still have not gone in to figure out what was wrong with my OBS, so we have my kind of wonky onward copy. Sorry. It was a busy work week. Anyways, enough about me. Let's talk about Breachers. We're coming back in for the 8th round. It's gonna be a 2nd floor bomb site. I didn't see the spawn, but we got a heavy presence here on the north wall again. Wait, 1, 2, 3, kinda heavy. It's not that much. Oh wait, there's a 4th one. There's a 4th one up on the north balcony. 1, 2, 3, a 4th one out here. Not sure where number 5 is. Steve-O looks like they're I keep hitting that. Steve-O going in on the north balcony, 3rd floor, blue hallway. Blue window, if you will. McMuffin taking a peek at this kitchen door. Not gonna see much. Transfim Gaming downstairs still. The Bilbo rotating, kind of watching that west window area. Sax coming... I'm not sure where Sax was. They weren't over here. I think they were around on the east, maybe, out by lobby, seeing if there was going to be a push. A very patient entrance from 7DS, as we still only have 3 out of 5 players in, 4 out of 5. Transfim Gaming, the last one outside, also looking like they were about to dynamic entry in. Proxy going down, Tripwire going down. Minute off the clock, still a 5v5, as Mindbaker is trading a lot of damage with Steve-O. Ooh. Steve-O goes down to a frag from Mindbaker. Love to see it. Sorry, Steve-O, but it was a frag kill, man. Gotta love frag kills. Transfim Gaming getting the refrag on Mindbaker as I try to portmanteau their name. Saxmophon is picking up Chosen One in the server room, taking a lot of damage. Juice Crack picking up Hibilbo. I think that's Hibilbo. They were out west earlier. There's Juice Crack. That would make sense. Ace picks up Muffin. And Transfem Gaming. Sax way low. They do get T-Dog. And they get Ace on a good rotate. They went out the breach hole, came back in the doorway. Out the breach hole sounds like a euphemism. Or like you're talking about whales. But Juice Crack gonna get the last kill on the Sax. They got 30 seconds to find the plant. They got a well-pinged plant, which they do find, and they will now defuse, giving a 5th point to Eternity. Here in the 2nd half on Factory. Let's get that up on the board for 5 points to Eternity. That was a fun round, right? That was a fun round. That was intense. Down to a 1v1. Sax way low on health, making that groovy rotate that somehow managed to get the win. I don't know how he should have been dead. He was so low on health, but yeah, he found that pick. But then, who was it? Was it T-Dog that was up last, or was it T-Dog that got shot in server room? I'm not sure. Whoever was up last found the kill. Got the defuse. It was just, you know, you can't write this stuff. That's the kind of action you want as a caster. Anyways, enough of me sounding like a Hollywood big shot. Beautiful work, baby. Beautiful work. Anyways, enough of that. Let's bring you back over. We're coming in for a first floor bomb site. Sorry, guys. I'm in rare form tonight. It's because it's Saturday and I don't have to work tomorrow. And I did have to work today and I've been up way too long. Shots going out from Steve-O. Popping that window. I think, yeah, it looks like Sax over there popping something on the lobby side. Steve-O and a drone going into the orange storeroom. I heard someone else taking out this door, I think. Yeah, the door over here on the warehouse. Another cautious entry from 7DS. Sax picking up T-Dog over on lobby side. I'm gonna fly all the way over here and then someone's gonna get picked up on the warehouse. Just watch. I would not be expecting a rotate out towards the lobby after that kill. I feel like T-Dog was kind of, he was the rover and everyone else is playing more of the defensive role. He was the, you know, kind of like the offensive part of the defense. Ace, I think, taking shots through the breach wall. Breach coming out. I don't know, you guys, could the three people in there, could they hear that foam being sprayed? Was that how Ace knew to pre-fire? Sounds like the A wall getting breached as well. Mindbaker taking damage. Flash going in? Maybe? Coming out? I don't know. Juice Crack and Chosen One both going down to Sax. Mindbaker, hat trick to Sax. Not bad. Ace, last one up. Let's see if I can get over there in time. Ace gonna find the refrag onto Saxmophon. Is coming out of connector. Also gonna get Hibilbo. EMP is planted. Think of probably over there on the Bravo site by Transfem Gaming. Not positive. They do shoot down the proxy. Oh, and Transfem Gaming gets the final pick onto Ace here, coming out of the, not the Bravo site, coming out of the connector into the Bravo site. That's what they were doing. Let's get that board up, do that, get a point on the board for 7DS, 5-4. 7DS working back for a tie. Had a lead early, let it slip away. I'm trying to get it back. They're like, hey, it's ours. We want that. You can't have it. When we do come back in for round 10, it's going to be a third floor bomb site. Looks like it was a west spawn, maybe? Might have been a south spawn. I don't know. We got people on the south and the west now, so there's that. I do think it was a west spawn. Not that it really matters all that much. Alright, we got Sax over there on the orange stair. We got one on the roof. Who's up there on the roof? That looks like McMuffinator or Transfem Gaming just because their name's long. Transfem Gaming on the roof. Which means Steve-O, McMuffinator, and Hibilbo were our three here in the south. Hibilbo hanging off the wall, peeking over, decides to join their friends back on the third floor, south balcony. That's what I call this thing. Bilbo popping up onto triangles as Steve makes their entry. Steve-O makes their entry into the blue stairwell. Drone coming in over here, vending hallway. Sax picking up Chosen One on the other side of the building. They do have T-Dog right there to contend with. That's going to make the entry tougher. I'm going to hop in the elevator here, see if that helps me see any neat stuff. It sure doesn't, because that wall, you can't see through that wall right there from the elevator. That's too bad. Oh wait, maybe I can do this one. Yeah, it's not. Mindbaker picks up Steve-O. I don't know where either of those guys are. There's Mindbaker. T-Dog picking up Hibilbo. Everything's happening elsewhere. Juice Crack, Muffin, where's T-Dog? Ah, there's T-Dog rotating through. I think Hibilbo is probably out here. Yep, that's probably Hibilbo. With the Vezin and the uncomfortably dead body. McMuffinator gonna pop into, from archive into alpha site. Mindbaker peeking over, taking shots, taking damage. Ooh. Those peaks can be good. The downside is that normally the only part of your body exposed is your head. McMuffinator going down to T-Dog. Sax picking up Mindbaker over here. There's a 3v2 in Eternity's favor. Transfem Gaming and Sax up for 7DS. They are split up. Sax looking at Alpha Site. Transfem Gaming looking at Bravo from the locker room. Under a minute on the clock. Ace gonna take out Transfem Gaming, leaving just Sax. Sax does not have the EMP, and he's got 3 Eternity. T-Dog peeking over the wall there, gonna find that kill though. Bringing Eternity to map point. Don't count 7DS out though, they can still get a draw if they win the next 2 rounds. Going to 11 rounds on map 1, that's fun. It's a tight game. It's a good fight. We like good fights, right? That's what we want, right? Gonna be a second floor bomb site with an east spawn in about 30 seconds. Got 1 over on lobby stairs, 2, 3. Let's go up with the Habilbo up over there by the copy room. Got Transfem Gaming, McMuffinator, and Stevo here on the blue stair. Coming in from the 3rd floor, coming down to a 2nd floor bomb site. I think I said that at the beginning of the break. Usually good to repeat it when you come back in from the scoreboard. Got 4 7DS here on the stairs. The Bilbo over on lobby mezzanine. Are they already in conference room? No, they're over on the mezzanine still. Excuse me. Heard a proxy going off somewhere over here. Not sure where. Ooh. That was gnarly. Someone clipped that for T-Dog as they get the pick through the wall. Ouch. Does bring us to a 4v5, makes everybody hungry for the pre-fire kill. A lot of pre-fire going through the wall, as you can see. That one's all messed up now, even more coming through. Put so many bullet holes in, other bullet holes are having to disappear. Guess that's not that uncommon. Flash going in. I like the flashes. Oh, my computer's gonna go. Oh, I don't know what's going on. T-Dog gets a Bilbo. My computer very unhappy. Oh, and everything happens. Muffin gets Mindbaker. Ace, Sax, Transfem Gaming, Juice Crack, Transfem Gaming, Chosen One, 2v2. And we're back. T-Dog low on health. Okay, Ace good on health. Transfem Gaming low on health. Transfem Gaming goes down to T-Dog 2-on-1. Just McMuffinator. McMuffinator picks up T-Dog. That was the easy one. Not because they're bad, but because they were almost dead. Ace and McMuffinator, though, are both full on health. That means there's not an easy one left. Oh, Ace sees the peak and is going to get the kill. Is going to get the kill. It's tough, you know. This little, like, 6 inches, 8 inches, or a foot, you know, what is that? 30 centimeters or so, 30, 40 centimeters. That is still breachable. So you still can shoot through that and get some of that pre-fire through. I think that was the downfall for 7DS. We didn't quite make it over to see the final tally on the kills. Maybe if you pause it, you can check that out if you wanted to. Let's get that point up on the board for Eternity, winning 7-4. That's a pretty good win. It's a fun watch. 7-4 You know, that was I think 7-4 is a good score. Like, there's like, doesn't matter which side you are on a 7-4, that's a good fight. You can go home feeling all right about that. That one still felt a little one-sided though, because 7DS got those early points, and then after that it felt a little like the Eternity show. So it's going to be curious to see what 7DS is able to do coming back in, starting out the map on the Revolters here on a second floor bomb site. As we mentioned at the beginning of the game, I'm all over the place. I'm sorry, guys. As we mentioned at the beginning of the game, the team. Oh wait, I've got this totally backwards. It's Eternity's on Revolters. Anyways, totally lost my train of thought right there, which is probably good because I should be talking about what's going on as Transfem Gaming's walking along the railing here. Somebody dropped in through the hatch. Looks like McMuffinator. Hibilbo came in downstairs, made their way up catwalk. Sax out there on the west balcony. Oh, Mindbaker gonna find Transfem Gaming from Blueprint. McMuffinator right here looking for the refrag. It is a pistol round, forgot to mention that. Sax coming in, gonna get Mindbaker. Good teamwork there. Pinching onto Mindbaker, evening it out at a 4v4. Got a heavy presence in the south with Stevo coming in inside here in the north, coming in from conference room. If they're careful, they might be able to find T-Dog, maybe T-Dog and Ace. These two are not at all concerned with the other side. McMuffinator going down though. Juice Crack goes to Sax. Wait. Chosen One got somebody. I didn't see Steve-O's name on the right, on the screen thing there. I don't know what happened, but he died somehow. I'm sorry, guys. That was kind of weird. I mean, it wasn't that weird. I just missed it. Sax and Hibilbo are all that's left against 3 Eternity. Ace, T-Dog, and the Chosen One. Sax popped a stem, looks like. Trying to lean around the static field and find an angle onto anyone. Gonna find Ace. T-Dog there for the refrag. Just one up. Hibilbo here against 2. Bilbo and T-Dog trading a lot of shots. T-Dog gonna shoot Hibilbo in the back as they try to get out of there. Giving the first point to Eternity. Let's get that up on the board for them. Here on the second map. Also Factory. And just a reminder, Eternity is again on Revolter. I don't have the fancy picture swap thing on this scoreboard. Sorry about that. I could probably add that. That's not that hard. Anyways, that's more caster stuff. Coming back in about 30 seconds, we will have a 3rd floor bomb site. 3rd floor bomb site, and I totally missed the spawn. Dude got Sax out here on the west wall and a whole bunch of other 7DS on the south. Here, let me bring you on over since the 5 phase is winding down. We got Transfem Gaming going up there on the roof. That's where that thing's called. McMuffinator and Hibilbo on the blue stair. Where's Steve-O? Steve-O's over there somewhere by Sax on the north wall. Transfem Gaming on the roof. And careful pushing again. Steve-O meeting up with Sax here in the orange hallway. Chosen One. Chosen One not popping up. I don't know if Chosen One heard extra footsteps or what, but they're just right there. They're just right here waiting. What's going on here, Chosen One? Chosen One gonna get Sax and Steve-O. I thought, I mean, I guessed they had heard other footsteps and that's what they were waiting for. I didn't know what was the cue. What was the cue to finally go? I don't know. I don't know what made them jump, but they did at the right time. There wasn't anyone else coming, and they got the 2 kills. That was a good 2-piece from the Chosen One. T-Dog gonna pick up the Bilbo through the breach. Oh no, T-Dog was rotating around down there. Right as the breach came out, T-Dog popped around the corner. That's a wise rotate. Oh wow, one left. Just Transfem Gaming. Let's jump in with them. I was saying, oh, and T-Dog gonna pick that one up as well. I was saying that was a wise rotate for T-Dog to hang there in the blue hallway and move right when the breach went out. Oh, I put the point on the wrong map. There we go. I'll fix that. Let me make that a 7 again. There we go. Yeah, anyways, good rotate to T-Dog. There might have been more I wanted to say about that last round, but it's gone. One of those nights. Brain doesn't have the best staying power right now. It's also 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, you know, and you don't have to be in top form at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, right? Let's come back into a first floor bomb site. Totally missed the spawn. Got a couple guys out here on the west. Looks like, who is that? McMuffinator in the north going into the orange warehouse. Saxon Transfem Gaming watching bathroom balcony, west balcony, garage breach going out, and Steve-O running away, not even looking in once, I don't think. That's 4. Don't know where the 5th one. Who's the 5th one? Hibilbo. Not sure where Hibilbo's gotten off to. Muffinator trading shots with some... Wait, I could have sworn I saw a bullet coming out of there. I think it must have been T-Dog before they moved back in behind the door blocker. Always hate when I get killed outside the door blocker. You spend the $400 and then it doesn't even block anything for you. Shots going through the alpha wall. I don't know if that was McMuffinator or not. I mean, it had to have been McMuffinator. Why would someone else... Or, well, it had to have been 7DS. Why would... No, I mean, well, I guess the proxy was going off. Maybe they were... Maybe that's why they were... I gotta stop lodging things out loud. That never works well for me. I can justify anything, so, you know. Always end up going, that would never, and then come up with the reason they would in fact do that. More shots coming out on Alpha Site. Mindbaker gonna pick up McMuffinator and Steve-O from over here behind the little distro box. Flash going in, Mindbaker drops down, Juice Crack. Juice Crack gets Sax, Ace gets Hibilbo, Mindbaker gets Transfem Gaming. Those were the last two. Sax was the one over there. Was that T-Dog that popped out? I don't know. Mindbaker was here behind the little distro box. The flash came out. Mindbaker disappeared. And right as Mindbaker disappeared, someone popped out the door. And that was just really, really solid teamwork from Eternity there to pick up that kill on Sax. Yeah. Really solid teamwork there. I don't know if... I think that was T-Dog inside. I may be getting this wrong. If I got that wrong, I'm sorry, whoever's name I've already forgotten. But I think that was T-Dog inside. But like, I don't know if Mindbaker made the call out that I'm flashed and T-Dog was there for the rotate, or if T-Dog just heard the flash and knew to go. But regardless, well played to Eternity, as... that one kill on Sax wasn't the only kill right there. There were two others, so regardless of how that one move off the flash was played, all three of those players handled it right. Anyways, coming into a second floor bomb site, we got a dynamic entry outside kitchen. We got somebody else, McMuffinator, coming in. on the orange stairwell. We got a static field here on the kitchen door. Shots coming out at the drone, I think, from Mindbaker. 370S here on the orange stair. Transfem Gaming outside on the north wall, I think. Sax gets juice crack. Chosen One gets the refrag. 4v4. But bullets everywhere. Just all kinds of shooting. Bilbo and Mindbaker, lucky that neither of them turned around and shot through the wall right there. T-Dog is going to pick up Transfem Gaming outside over here somewhere. That little icon, there's Transfem Gaming. And there's T-Dog. Ooh, T-Dog took a lot of damage. T-Dog needs a stem. It is a 4v3. Eternity got a slight advantage. Pre-firing that spot where your head pretty much has to pop up when you're coming up the stairs. Holding Steve-O at bay. Good tactic. T-Dog gonna pick up Bilbo outside over on the bathroom side. Outside Alpha site is what I was trying to say. I don't think they were actually outside. Steve-O going down to T-Dog and McMuffinator. T-Dog rotating in back past a very damaged Mindbaker. Mindbaker just a breath away from going down. That is going to be a 4th point on the board for Eternity here in the second map. They have been on quite a roll. It took them a couple rounds. Took them a couple rounds in the first half to find their stride, find their I don't know, to get going, get synced up. But ever since that 4th or 5th round there in the first map, they've been going strong, haven't given up much. When we do come back, we're gonna have a first floor bomb site. Looked like it was a south spawn. Got a couple players coming over here. Got a lot of players coming over here to the west. Let me show you what I mean. One, two, three, four on the orange. Steve-O over here in the garage breach. Are they gonna blow that and run away again? Yep, they sure are. Sax going in up outside kitchen. Gonna clear out up there a little bit. Muffin trading shots over there in the orange hallway. Not sure who was setting off that. I guess Sax was setting off that proxy. More shots through the breach wall. Doesn't look like anyone's connecting much, and yeah, it doesn't look like anyone's connecting much. Bravo site breach wall going out. Static field on the breach wall. Don't see that every day. Still a 5v5 as Minidos ran off the clock. Don't see that every day either. Although this has been a much more reserved offensive scrim for 7DS. They've been doing a lot of slow approaches, a lot of peeks and prods. Chosen One picking up Bilbo. Chosen One over there in the connector. Sax picking up Mindbaker, gonna go down to Juice Crack. T-Dog gets Transfem Gaming. McMuffinator rotating in, gets the refrag. Juice Crack gets that refrag. Steve-O goes down. Ace. Steve-O and Ace over on Alpha site. Those were the last two. The plant did go out. I totally missed that. I think that was McMuffinator did that over here on Bravo site. But Eternity does find it. They are able to defuse, giving them a 5-0 lead. That's I think that's 6 or 7 rounds in a row that they've won as well. Good showing from Eternity this evening. Not a bad showing from 7DS, but they don't seem as in sync as they were at the beginning. They definitely had a better first map than they're having a second map so far. But it's not over. We're going into the last round of the first half. That means there's still a whole second half they have to work with. Be a second floor bomb site for this one. Let me show you what we got. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all 5 out here on the north wall. Sax and Muffin downstairs. Nope, now they're coming up. Heavy push here on the copy room window. Oh, this is, I love it. I love it. I love it. 1 to 5 man push. Steve-O goes down to Chosen One. Muffin gets the refrag. Juice Crack goes down to Sax. T-Dog gets McMuffinator. T-Dog gets Sax. 3v2 on the 5-man copy room. T-Dog gets a third. Mindbaker gets a Bilbo. That was the polar opposite of the last round, as Eternity gets their 6th point on the very aggressive north push from 7DS. They did get a couple kills. They got 2 or 3 kills on that one. But T-Dog also got a hat trick. That will bring us into a side swap, means it's also going to bring us back into a pistol round. We'll have a second floor bomb site for Eternity to attack here on map and match point. Did I say second floor bomb site? Because I think that's actually a third floor bomb site. It sure is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out here on the north wall. Mindbaker going in first. Other 3 making their way up towards the north balcony. Mindbaker clearing out downstairs. Coming back to the orange stair. Hibilbo going down through that blue window on the north wall. North balcony. Mindbaker picking up Steve-O here on the west side in the orange hallway. Juice Crack picking up Saxophonist in the vending blue hallway outside Alpha Site. Transfem Gaming here on Alpha Site. Gonna run into Juice Crack, gonna go down. The Bilbo gonna get a kill with the tripwire, but over here on the other side, the last player, was that Muffin maybe? I don't know who you were, but you were last. Get that up real quick in case they jump right back in. Get over here. That was a 7-0 win for Eternity. That was a very strong win. Nicely done to Eternity. Let's get their 7th point up on the board. T-Dog coming out way out in front as the top fragger. Twice as many kills as number 2. T-Dog, share the load a little. That's a joke. That is very much a joke. As I've mentioned many times, you can't expect teams to have the same number of kills, as sometimes different assignments will lead to different kill counts. I just got a Discord message that said Sydney server. I think that means they are going to go play a 3rd round, so I'm going to throw you into a quick little intermission. We'll check back in just a second. Alright, so we do have confirmation we are going to try and go for a map 3 decider. Not really decider, since Eternity won the first two, but the first two were played on Sand servers, so they want to try and do a map 3 on a Sydney server. We do have a server selected, and we have several players in, but they are working on getting the server taken over and getting everyone in and ready. So we're going to be on standby for just a moment. Hopefully it won't take too much longer, but I am going to throw you back into an intermission while they get the server sorted, and once they do have control, we'll get you brought back in, get that map 3 going, and we'll have a little bit more exciting Breachers action for you this evening. Thanks for being here with us tonight. Alright, and they have loaded into a new map. We're in a Sydney server. We've got Eternity on Revolter and 7DS on Enforcer coming in for a pistol round. Pistol round. Gonna have a second floor bomb site. I did not catch the spawn. Let me jump in with somebody, find out where they are. Looks like it was probably a south spawn based on where all these guys are. Let's show you what I mean. 1, 2, 3, 4 here on the south. There was one more heading over there. It looks like Steve-O on the north. McMuffinator gonna take out that vending window. Looks like they're gonna clear out up here a little first before making their way down the blue stair. And I don't, there we go. I thought something looked funny. I didn't have all my outlines on. Got a pretty tight defense from Eternity this time. Sax leading the push into Museum. I think we had someone else. Yeah, we've got some more coming around through Garage. Bilbo and Steve-O over here. This little railing and I-beam. Mindbaker gonna pick up McMuffinator, taking a lot of damage. Bilbo also gonna go down to Mindbaker. Was that through the wall? Nasty. T-Dog almost gets, oh, Sax gets Juice Crack, T-Dog gets Transfem Gaming, Ace gets Saxmophonis. T-Dog almost got Steve-O through that breach wall. Steve-O is the last one up for 7DS. 14 health. Yeah, they did a lot of damage there. As Ace gonna get that last pick onto Steve-O coming in from conference room into Bravo site. 4 up for Eternity. A good start here on map 3. Also factory. And again, it is Eternity on Revolter and 7DS on Enforcer. Don't pay attention to the pictures on the scoreboard. Here in about 30 seconds, we're going to be coming back over. Looks like it was a west spawn and a third floor bomb site. We're going to get a heavy presence on the south balcony for 7DS. Got 4 here on the south balcony with Saxmophonist over there on the west stairs, the orange stairs in the northwest. Bilbo over by Generator. Transfem Gaming, I thought that was McMuffinator because of the long name. Transfem Gaming gonna make their way in to the vending hallway, taking shots at Juice Crack down there around the blue corner. More pre-fire through the breach wall. Been an effective strategy in previous rounds. T-Dog and Sax. Sax gonna pick up T-Dog. Bilbo picks up Ace. Sax was in the locker room. Bilbo pushed in through Generator, I think. Juice Crack gonna get Sax. Chosen One gets a Bilbo here coming out of the connector into Alpha Site. Mindbaker gets Transfem Gaming. It's now a 2v3. Mindbaker took a lot of damage but does pop a stem. Oh man, Mindbaker getting the kill on Steve-O. That stem was perfectly timed. As Juice Crack does get the last kill on McMuffinator here in the blue hallway north. Man, that was tough. That was tough for 7DS. They had 2 guys. I think one was Mindbaker who popped the stem and then almost immediately got shot while the stem was still healing them. And then there was another guy on Eternity that was also a breath away from being dead. But they weren't able to find the picks. They weren't able to find the picks, and Eternity was, and Eternity picked up the second point here on the third map factory. I haven't mentioned it for a while because, you know, we're not often getting into a third map, but this is a Breachers Champions League Alpha Scrimcast. Breachers is still in Alpha, so we don't have an actual league yet. We don't have an actual rule set or any of that jazz. But we do have a free-to-play Alpha game that is an awful lot of fun, so that's what these guys are doing. Coming into a second floor bomb site, we've got Sax and McMuffinator. Oh, McMuffinator gonna pick up T-Dog. That's an important kill early in the round. T-Dog been doing a lot of lifting this game. Shots going in through the breach wall. Sax holding up. Steve-O joining up, putting foam on. We've got 3 here in the kitchen. 4 outside the kitchen on Orange Stair. Sax leaning over. Mindbaker picking up the Bilbo somewhere else. There we see it again. The static field emitter went down quick. Juice Crack just right around that corner from Transform Gaming. Chosen One holding back on Bravo. Juice Crack picking up Sax and McMuffinator. Transform Gaming getting Mindbakers. Chosen One getting Steve-O. Juice Crack going down to Transform Gaming. The 1v2, and they are a little low on health. Not like danger low, but they're 1 or 2 shots away. Which I mean, that's kind of danger low, but in this game you're always not many shots away. 2v1. I'm not sure. It looks Chosen One and Ace. Chosen One gonna get that last kill out of server room. I think Chosen One was the one who rotated around all the way, but that might have been Ace. I'm not sure. Once you go into the first person cam, it becomes a lot harder to keep track of what's going on around player. One of the things I do like about that third person cam is you can still rotate the camera a little bit and highlight different things or check for different things. Good win to Havoc, not Havoc. Ooh, I did it. I knew it was gonna happen at least once. I was praying I wouldn't, but I did it. For those not in the know, this team Eternity did once upon a time go under the moniker Havoc Hurricanes. They are no longer that. They are Eternity. My bad, guys. But Eternity gonna be defending a first floor bomb site. Oh, I did already bring you over. Did I even take you over to the scoreboard that time? I don't know. Fourth round, Steve-O and Bilbo here outside the Orange Warehouse. Got Transfem Gaming and McMuffinator here on the Orange Hallway. Shots going through the breach wall from both directions. Saxophone is coming in from the lobby. I gotta admit, I'm curious about 7DS. A lot of shots going out, a little bit of damage being done. Transfem Gaming down about half. Bilbo going down to Juice Crack over here to my right. Was that through the breach wall? Oh no, I think that was through the door. I think Bilbo was up here. I was gonna say, I'm kind of curious about... Oh, Chosen One picks up Transfem Gaming. I think that might have been... Oh, well, the wall was breached. That makes it less impressive. Saxophoneist picks up Mindbaker, but still impressive. Not saying it's not impressive, but you know, when you blind fire him through the wall, that's really cool. Anyways, I'm trying to say I'm curious about 7DS. They are just... They're playing a lot more cautious and slowly than I am accustomed to them playing. Not like they're always aggressive, but as Saxophonist does go down here in Orange Hallway. But this is one of the... Oh, wow. T-Dog gets McMuffinator, Juice Crack gets Chosen One, and somebody got the last kill. Okay. A lot of shooting there at the end on the Bravo site for Eternity to get their 4th point. No, what I'm trying to say is that this is just not the... At least 2, if not all 3, of 7DS's Revolter Enforcers have been very unreacherly. They've been much more reserved, they've been much more cautious. To unfortunately mention another game, they've been very onwardy. They you know, they look like an EU onward team right now. But and so I'm curious if this is this 7DS evolution? Is this them trying something for a scrim? Is this them trying something because of information they have about Eternity? I don't know. I'm curious, but I feel like this is definitely a trend you can say they're doing for this scrim. Anyways, this is 3rd floor bomb site. We got all 5 of them out here. We haven't seen that much. They've been doing a lot of 4-1 pushes. Although they have done a couple 5-person push on the north stair. Transfem Gaming doing the dynamic entry on blue stair. I said north stair, I meant north wall. Ooh, a frag kill! Yeah, sorry Steve-O, but you know I love frag kills. I think that was T-Dog, maybe, that threw that frag. Either that or T-Dog died. No, Mindbaker died. Steve Baker and Mindo. Steve-O and Mindbaker died. I think it was T-Dog and Sax got the kills. Evening us out at a 4v4 on that 3rd floor bomb site I was trying to say right when those shots started happening. Got all 4 7DS out here as the breach wall goes out. I think that's, yeah, on the blue corner, T-Dog taking shots at Transfem Gaming, gonna win that one out. Sax evening it up, 3v3. The Bilbo taking the advantage with Juice Crack going down. Ace evening it back out. Picking up Muffin here through the breach wall. Grenade going in. I hit the wrong button. T-Dog gets a Bilbo. Just Sax. They don't have the EMP. Flash going over. I think that connected with T-Dog. T-Dog going down. Ace ready though. Ace was ready. Gets the shot as Sax peeks over. That one's tough, man. It's tough when you hop up on those things, because if they're looking, they're gonna win every time. If they're not looking, you got a fair chance. But if they're looking, they're gonna win, because you can't climb up with your gun in hand. Well, I don't know. Maybe if you get really good at one-handing, your gun over the wall. But that was always going to be a tough peak. Not necessarily a bad peak, but that was always going to be a tough peak. It's a fun round though. Fun back and forth. Thank you guys for giving us that. 5-0 for Eternity here on the 3rd map. My game's going to lag out a little bit. Glad you guys couldn't see that. Saxophonist up on the 3rd floor. It is a 1st floor bomb site. Interesting. Got a couple here in the south. Not sure where the 5th... Oh, 5th one's right there. 4 in the south. Sax up there on the 3rd floor. Also in the south. 4 outside the garage, I think is what I was trying to say. Although I guess by being on the garage roof, Sax was also outside garage. So basically, the takeaway is that I failed. And fail. Anyways, moving on. T-Dog right there. T-Dog had to have heard something. They were right there waiting for that wall to go. Not gonna find anything though. Nobody was waiting for it. Mindbaker gonna pick up McMuffinator. I don't see where. Mindbaker also gonna pick up the Bilbo. Oh, there's the deads. Mindbaker up there in blueprint. 5v3. Grenade goes off, doesn't connect, nobody nearby. Sax over there outside Alpha. Chosen One picking up Transfen Gaming right here. Sax picking up T-Dog. Mindbaker rotating in. Interesting. Gonna go down to Saxophonist. Sax was over here. I think Sax, I don't know what Sax did, but I think they came through that breach wall. 2v3, where's the other one? There's Stevo. Chosen One, Ace, and Juice Crack still up for eternity. Sax picks up the EMP and starts making their way in. Got a door blocker, but a wall breach. Flash going out. I think that, no, Juice Crack looking, so that probably didn't hit them. Does take damage and pop a stim. Minute 15 remaining. Stevo pushing in first. Someone took a shot at Chosen One. I think that was Sax. Juice Crack gonna find Saxophonist, leaving just Stevo. Stevo does get a pick, but will go down to Chosen One from behind, rotating out of Connector, putting a 6 points on the board for eternity. That's a clean sweep here in the first half of map 3. Six points to eternity. Again, beginning of map 1, they seemed a little out of sync, but ever since then, they have been on a roll. This crew clearly knows how to shoot and how to play together. So that was 6 rounds. That's the first half of map 3. Means we got a side swap. Means we also got a pistol round. So we're going to have Eternity back on Enforcer and 7DS on Revolter defending a second floor bomb site. Got 1, 2, 3, 4 here on the north. Might have been a 5th with them, I'm not sure. I lost the 5th one. I lose the 5th one a lot. It's hard to see the names through the building sometime. We did lose the 5th one. There's only 4 here. Is there a 5th one? Yeah. Ooh. Transfem Gaming gonna pick up Chosen One. Juice Crack gonna pick up Saxophonist. Ace right there behind. Transfem Gaming took those shots and got out of dodge. I think Ace went through the window first. I'm not sure about that though. Is a 4v4. Juice Crack took a little damage. McMuffinator took a lot of damage. But Bilbo took a little bit of damage. Stevo going down to T-Dog. Nacho over here, over out by the bathroom. In the bathroom, not by the bathroom. Bye, Stevo. 4v3 in Eternity's favor. Looks like they've got 3 over here in the, where is this, outside Blue Stair? Yeah, Blue Stair. T-Dog gonna pick up McMuffinator also over on that bathroom side. Breach wall going down. 3 pushing into Bravo site. Plant going out from Mindbaker. Who is that? Transfem Gaming rotating back in from conference room. Gonna pick up Mindbaker, but go down to Juice Crack. Shot in the back. Seen kind of a lot of that. I feel like that is something we've seen enough to make it at least worth mentioning, is 7DS players rotating away from an engagement after getting a kill and being shot in the back by the Eternity refragger. The Bilbo does get Juice Crack, no one there for that refrag. They're also gonna find Ace 1v1, but T-Dog gonna find that last pick. That was a valiant attempt there at the end. That was McMuffinator, right? I'm not sure. Hibilbo. Was it Hibilbo? Oh my god, I'm terrible with names, guys. I'm terrible with names. It was a valiant attempt at the end. It was a 3v1. Wait, what the? What is that doing? Go away. I did check in for a little bit at the half, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, there are the kills. Daniel and Kenny was actually McMuffinator and Stevo. Not sure which was which. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, it's all over. Got a 3-map win to Eternal. nicely played to them. 70S came out strong, but after that first half of the first map, they just couldn't quite string anything together. They did have some good plays. There were some great rounds in maps 2 and 3, but Eternity had it on lockdown. They took it all down, and they're gonna go home with the win tonight. That's gonna bring us to the end of the cast. There will not be a map 4. We saw already a couple players were leaving, and I think I need to take a break too. Anyways, three maps is a good cast. Looking over at OBS, we've been on for an hour and 20 minutes. That's a good cast. I think that's a good amount of gaming for tonight. So, what do we do at the end of the cast? Time for the thank yous, I think. 'Cause I did a lot of analysis during the cast, and we had 3 maps. I don't think we really need to talk about Breachers anymore. So we're going to go straight into the thank yous. Thank you to Eternity and 7DS for inviting me here tonight for this fun little match. As we said, it was a dominant performance from Eternity, but there was some neat stuff from both teams all the way through. So thank you to Eternity and 7DS for having us out here. Thank you to you, the viewer at home, for watching along with us. My name's been Bob the Gamer. I hope you've been having a good time. Y'all have a great night. I'll catch you next time.